Hey guys, happy Tuesday, Tuesday training. Okay, that went down the wrong pipe. Great way to start this training, right? Okay, I'm excited about today. I'm excited about today for a couple reasons. One, because I'm feeling this huge shift in our group, in our team, across the board, everywhere. And so I want to find ways to combat that. And here's the thing, guys. I feel like in this industry, especially, oh, I see someone on there. Hey, Haley. Haley, I'm going to open my computer real quick just so I will be able to see your comments, because I know if I just think I'm going to see them on my phone, it's probably not going to happen. So let me get over here 2 seconds. But anyway, I feel like there's like this huge downturn, and I feel like part of that downturn. Why are you telling me I'm still offline? I'm not offline. I've opened you. Open sesame. Sorry. Did y'all see that squirrel? So I feel like there's been this huge downturn while I wait for this to open in Scentsy in general, and not necessarily in Scentsy, but in society. Let's just face it. Okay, I have this up. Let me, good morning. I can see comments. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this down real quick. Hopefully it'll let me keep seeing them. Okay, let me turn the volume off. Okay, I should be able to see comments now. I hope. Come on, man. Why do I always do things backwards? I always hit the wrong buttons. I don't understand that. Okay. So it's just going to make me look at it very, very small. Okay. Okay. I can do that. All right. So anyway, back to this. Sorry. And my allergies are on point. So my eyes are all jacked up because they've been itching since yesterday. So I feel like there's been this huge downturn. I feel like it's been harder to get sales. It's been harder to get parties booked. It's been harder to do daggone near everything. And I think part of that is our society, not necessarily society, but where we're at financially. Most people, inflation, prices going berserka on everything. So I feel like that's why it's happening. But I still feel like there are people out there that are able to spend money, that will spend money. But how do you tap into those people? You guys know that we are a party plan business. That's what we do. And here's the thing, guys. And I could say this and end the training. I'm not going to, but I could. If you are not constantly booking parties and meeting new people, you will not be able to sustain your business. Period. End of discussion. Nothing else that I can put there. We are a party plan business. You'll have your normal customers, but you're going to tap them out. And it's not necessarily that you tap them out. Hopefully, you're going to have some customers that will be lifelong customers. You're going to have some customers that will always purchase from you, but they're not going to be the ones that are going to give you that every month high PRB. They are not going to be the ones that are going to help you get the annual sales award. Those are not going to be your people. Your people are going to be bringing new in that A, have never heard of Scentsy, B, haven't heard of it in a long time, C, doesn't know that we are more than just wax and warmers. So that's the key. So today I'm going to talk about a couple different things, all related around parties, all related around how you can get more parties, because that, my friends, is the key. So first thing, I want to say this. When you get a party, an event, an online social, whatever you want to call it, I will tell you that when I'm talking to customers, I don't typically use the word party because I think that scares people. They're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Nope, no parties for me. I'm not a party girl. So I try not to use that. I try to find other words like scent event, online event, scent social. Hey, can we have an in-home event? Hey, what do you think about a meet and greet? You can call it something as simple as that. But make sure that you're doing hostess coaching. I think that that is so important. I know that that is so important because if your hostesses aren't involved and they're not in it to win it, then more than likely your event is going to show in the response times from people, in how often people communicate and talk. It's just a big thing. So make sure, and if you need help with hostess coaching, please let me know. I'm happy to help you any way I can. But for today's thing, we're going to really talk about parties. Okay, different ways to party. You know about home parties, you know about basket parties, you know about online events, traveling parties, work parties. These are all different ways that you can offer it to people. So for example, someone says, man, I don't want people in my house. My house is not big enough. My house is not suitable enough. My house is whatever. My husband doesn't want it. I can tell you right now, my husband has a real hard time when I invite people here. I don't have that problem. Like, I've done a couple open houses and I loved them, but he's a very private person and he doesn't particularly want what he calls strangers. To him, they're strangers. To me, they're friends. So I don't do a whole lot of those, only because I don't want to upset him in it. But keep in mind that if you have a friend who is in the same boat, then offer to do it at your house if you can. Offer to, hey, let's go have a sip and sniff. Let's go to a restaurant, a local place. Let's get together, 5 people, 10 people, all go and have lunch or have supper and have a couple cocktails or have a cup of coffee or have a cup of whatever. And bring your testers. You don't have to bring a whole lot, guys. You can bring your testers, maybe a fragrance flower. I would say the idea is a bag this size. If you can keep it in a bag that size, and we're going to talk about those in a minute because I'm excited about those. But if you can keep it that size to take in a restaurant, maybe if you want to be extra nice, throw some scent circles in there and offer one to everyone who attends. I mean, it's just something that's little that shows that you appreciate them. Okay, let's talk about work parties a little bit. If you have people who say, I just don't have the time, then say, hey, do you have a break room in your office? What if I order a pizza and come there? Now, if you don't have the funds to order a pizza, don't do it. But if you do, offer it and say, well, hey, what if I come to your work, hang out in your break room for an hour, throw some pizza in there, whatever. It doesn't have to be pizza, but whatever. It could be cupcakes and catalogs. Hey, how about if I drop off some cupcakes and some catalogs? You keep them in your break room. Anyone who orders using that link is going to get you extra rewards. We all know about online parties. I've been using the Poke the Problem party that Aaron DeRozier shared with us, and I'm liking it so far because, and I really like the bingo parties that Vanessa Rose shared also. And the reason I like those so much is because they're short. They don't take up a whole week. And I just think that people they're over it. After the second or third day, they're over it. So I like that those are short, sweet, to the point, and simple. And then, okay, we already talked about, there's a traveling event or party style, and that to me, hey Amber, that to me is more just sending almost like a pouch party. That's what I would call it. Okay, so we're going to talk about it right now. Do you have bookings right now? Because that's the key. And not only do you have bookings right now, but do you have bookings for next month? Front loading is booking now for next month or the month after that or the month after that. And I think it's so important that we try to keep our calendars full so that we're not working as hard. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, my calendar is not full and it's driving me crazy. And that's what has led to this training and these bags that I'm going to show you in just a minute. So here's some ideas I want to give you and some ideas that I myself am going to use. I have one party going right now. Obviously, I'm hoping that I'm able to book a party off of that party, but I really want to get 4, 5, 6 parties. I would love to have a party a week. That's what's comfortable for me. or even having 4 a month and doing them all at the same time. That's what I like to do. That's how I feel like I'm constantly meeting new people. And I'm going to tell you, it's been tough. So if you're like, how is she doing it? I'm not, guys. It has been tough, but I am not giving up. That is the difference, guys. You can have a tough moment in your life. When you give up and you stop and you quit and you don't try anything else, that's when you lose out. That's when your momentum shuts down completely and you find yourself on that verge of, do I even want to continue doing this? And that's a real thing, guys. But here's my thought process. My thought process doesn't have to be yours, but here's mine. I have goals. I have big, big, big goals. Okay. I love that I have earned 3 incentive trips in the 3 years that I've been with Scentsy. I love that. Okay. And that excites me and that pushes me to keep doing more. I know that at the end of this month, we're going to lose our team. Okay. We've been here before. We've lost it before. We got it back. We're going to lose it again. I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. I don't care about what my title is. What I care about is what my money is. I care about whether or not I'm advancing and moving forward in my own business. And the way I see it is, if I'm advancing and moving forward and I can show you guys how, then you're going to advance and move forward too. And not only that, but if I'm able to do that and it gives you ideas and then your business starts booming, then as a team, we'll get our team name back. We'll come back stronger and harder than ever. And eventually, for all of us that sticks with it through these tough times, we're going to be glad that we did. Totally glad. I wish I'd started this 10 years ago. I really do. Okay. So you got nothing booked. What do? I'm going to give you some ideas. First, go back to your list of 100. I really want you guys today, tomorrow, sometime between today and tomorrow, I want you to write down a list of 100 people that you know. I don't care if you know them through knowing them from someone. So I'm going to give you an example. My best friend lives right next door. She does not do Scentsy. She knows I do. I mean, if I give her, something, she'll use it, but she's not a Scentsy person like I am. But I know that she has coworkers. I know that she has a sister. Those are all people that I know. So she would be somebody that I could say, hey, Donna, if I create this link and I don't know, give you 10 catalogs, will you hand them out to 10 of your friends? Knowing that she's not going to use the stuff. Now, she may, if I say, look, we can get you some cleaning stuff, whatever, she would probably do it for me just because she's my friend. And that's part of the key, guys. When you start this list of 100, out of the first of all, in today or tomorrow, I want you to start creating your list of 100. And then I want you to post, and I'll put it up there. I'll put a whole new post up there. But I want you to tell me how many you came up with, whether you got to 50, whether you only got to 30, whether you got to 99 and couldn't think of one more. I want to know how many you come up with. Next, after you complete that list, I want you to reach out to 10 people, just 10. I'm not going to ask you to do a booking blitz, not going to ask you to do a join blitz. I want you to message 10 people that you come up with on that list. And here's some of what I want you to say. I need to go back to that. I want you to tell them that you have nothing on the books. Guys, honesty is always going to be your best policy. There are creative ways and creative rhymes that we can come up with that, hey, if I will you, there's plenty of those. But when you're looking at this list of 100, it's going to be more, what's that word I'm looking for? Not necessarily, you're going to have a relationship with this 100 people in some way or another. Be honest with them and say, hey, I have nothing on the books and I could really use your help. I could really use your help. You can also do the, hey, if I create a link for you, would you please share it with 15 friends? I am really struggling right now. I have nothing on the books. I'm even doing links as long as you're willing to share it. Offer them a graphic. Offer them something that gives them incentive to do it. Hey, if I get a little basket of goodies together with some order forms, would you please walk these around with you for a week, take them to work with you, show them to people, let people use the samples that are in there. That's the thing, guys. You have to ask. And sometimes asking is the most uncomfortable, but it's going to be the most rewarding also. One thing you can do is highlight what's coming. We all know that the mental awareness stuff is coming. That's a great time to say, hey, I would love to get you part of that collection using your Hostess rewards. Hey, I would love to get you some free and half off Scentsy. Would you be willing to? If I, would you? It's that simple, guys. Now, next thing, and that's where these bags are going to come in. Offer booking bags. That's what these are. If you currently have an event going, these are going to be perfect for that. So I have 3 of these made up. I can't hold all 3 of them at the same time, but I have 3 of these made up. And I'm going to put something cute on the front. I haven't decided what yet. But I have an event going, so I may do it in that event. But I actually might just do this either on my personal page, which will be way out of my comfort zone, or in my VIP group. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say, hey guys, I don't have enough on the books, and I really want to reach some new people. And I have this incentive bag if you're willing to host with me. Now, I know you want to know what's in this bag, right? They all have something different. You can write on the bottom if you want what's in the bag, but what I'm going to do is probably just put a number, 1, 2, 3, ABC, whatever I want to put on it. And then I'm going to say, pick a bag. And I made stage a really cool picture with them, but I'm going to say, you know, hey, pick a bag, book your event. I'm going to mail this to you today, tomorrow, whenever. Let's get you on the books. This is also a great way if you're doing an event to schedule for next month. Again, front loading. So I may post the same 3 bags because it doesn't matter. I have enough to do more than one. I may post these same 3 bags and say, hey, if any of you that are in this event now book with me for next month, you get to pick your bag, okay? If you have these bags at a home party, same thing. You leave them over there. People don't know what they are, and I'm going to put some cute little tissue paper in them. They're not completely done, but I didn't want to be late for the training while I was putting them together. But I'm going to show you what's in these bags, okay? The first thing, if you were in the Level Up training, oh my goodness, Melissa Gratz blew my mind away with these new folders that I am in love with. This is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. I probably should have brought one of those over here, but I didn't. It's a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper that you can get at Michael's. You can get it at Walmart. You can get them daggone near anywhere. Get the cheap ones. I don't pay more than $5 for the whole book, and I think there's 48, meaning I can make 48 envelopes for $5. But it is just a 12 by 12 fold or piece of paper. You fold it here. What she recommended doing, which is what works, are brochures for the scent of the month are the tallest brochures we have. So she puts those in, and then that's when she knows where to make this crease. And then it's literally just washi tape. It's just washi tape right here, sorry, holding it together. Now, there are one of these in every one of these bags. So the very first thing that they're going to see on this side is tips for a successful pouch party, okay? And it just gives them tips. So let me put my spectacles on. So personally reach out. Personally reach out to 20 to 40 friends that you think would like Scentsy. Ask them if you can meet up to get some testers under their noses and share some sample products that I'm provided. You're going to see those in a minute. 2, pass out all the party packs. I have not got all the party packs ready yet, but I will put them in here. They're small. I just put them in one of those cute little either cellophane paper or the little holographic little bags. They just have samples in there, guys, nothing else. Drawing slips. You get $1 off your order for every Enter My Drawing slip that you return to me completely filled out. These drawing slips are super easy. Let me see if I can find one real quick. They are right here. They are super duper easy. I will include 10 of those in here. It gives them an option. They can either fill it out themselves and get it to me, or the person, it tells them right here, it gives them my phone number and tells them to text it to me. When they do that, it's automatically going to be putting them into a drawing that I'm going to hold every month, whether they're there or not. And it just has their name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, the date, their email, and it says, I'm interested in having a pouch party for free product, hosting an in-home event for free product, hosting an online event for free product, fundraising opportunities, or earning extra income. And then it has a place to put their host's name if they have one. I hand these out all the time, guys. They're just super easy. And then the back just tells them, hey, when you're done, fill that out, send it to me. So there's going to be 10 of those. If the hostess gets all 10 filled out and sent back to me, then she's going to get $10 off, which is basically me covering her shipping. I'm totally okay with that because I can write that off. Okay, it's going to have a join brochure in there. It's going to have a newsletter in there, and I just do these front and back. So it's just something that I do. This is what I send out in my Happy Mail. What I try to do with these guys, the front side where they are going to see first, is always going to be about products. But then on the back side, I try to put more information about me in there to personalize it and make it personal. It's going to have some product sheets in there. I usually, each one of the party packs that I put in here will have one of these in it. So I just have one extra. And then I have some old flyers left over, so I'm putting it in there anyway because I can. Just because I can. So let me get all of those back in here real quick. Now you notice there's no samples in here. The samples will be in the little pouch parties. And then on the other side, it has a catalog and a business card. Easy peasy lemon breezy. Easy breezy lemon peasy. However that goes. So I'm going to put that back in the bag. And then this is my pouch party where these will be, and I don't have them done. I will start buying smaller. I don't know, I may not, because I like the size of these. They're pencil bags, but they work great for wet bathing suits. And I like to leave my hostesses with something that they can use later that they're not going to just throw away, because everything else they're going to throw away. So this is just a hairband. You can get them super cheap on Amazon. There are some Scentsy vendors that have them with Scentsy stuff. I think one of them I do has that you can purchase. So when I open this up, the only thing that will be added to this will be these cards and the packs for them to hand out to their friends. I usually try to make up 10 of the packs. The 10 packs have literally, sometimes they'll have this text me thing in it. They're going to have a product sheet. They're going to have a little thank you card, probably a join brochure, and then maybe 2 samples, maybe 3 samples. They're all going to be felt samples, nothing big, because I want them to be small. Okay, when you place your next order, I like to give out testers, guys, because time is money, and the time it would take me to make this many samples, when the testers are discounted, I buy them, and that's just what I do. Now, keeping that in mind, in the winter time, in the fall-winter catalog, when there are barely any florals, you have to order more of just the specific floral. So you could get 7 florals, for example, or whatever, all Luna, whatever. Same thing in the in the spring, summer, there's not a lot of spice. So you're going to want to either have them left over or purchase some, which you can buy individual ones. But there are 7 in here, 1 to represent each scent category that we have. This way, when they're sharing this with their friends, if somebody's like, yeah, I'm more of a woody person, they can find a wood. And I may actually start labeling these and just put a W on them for woods, an F for fresh, an FR for fruity. So it has 7 testers in it. It has a all-purpose concentrate cleaner sample in it. It has a lavender cotton Scentsy Fresh sample in it. It has 2 body samples in it. Also, because the body samples are so flat and they're extremely reasonably priced in the consultant store, one of these usually will go in all of the packets for their friends. So the 10 packets, these are super cheap, guys. So, and they're flat, so they're easy. So I'll put one of those in there with 3 felt samples. But this is the Hostesses pack. And then they're also going to get a laundry sample from me. That's all that's in this bag, guys. That's it. So it's a super easy thing. You can make them up in advance. The little bags I got on Amazon, they're just cheap. But again, they're really good because they're waterproof material. And then you can get the air out of them by just pressing. And what I love the most about them is that they can reuse them. This is something that they can put in their washing machine, put their delicate stuff in here, put it in the wash machine. I like to keep one of these in my beach bag for my beach shoes. Like if I don't want sand everywhere, I can put them in here. Super easy to clean up. So that's what's in these bags. Again, this is a great way to book a party off of a party. Drop that one. Great way to book a party off of a party because people they want that surprise. They don't know what's in that bag, and so they're going to be more apt to choose the bag that they want. And I may put a fun sticker on it. I haven't decided. That's one of the reasons that I really like the white bags, because I can put something fun on them and it's going to stand out and be bright. And I may just use a Sharpie and just write on there. Okay, now, so you have your little Hostess bag, you have your folder. The other thing is going to be their prize. Now, in this particular one, I have a hand soap and a hand cream. In one of them, I have a fragrance flower, and in one of them, I have a 3-pack of wax. Now, here's what I'm going to say to you about what's in my 3 bags. I happen to have those items in stock, and I have a plethora of them. If you don't, it could be as simple as 1 wax bar, okay? It could be as simple as a coupon that says 1 half-off item, like literally written on a piece of paper, a coupon. Or you can find a coupon online, make it whatever you want it to say. But it could be, 1 additional half-off item when your event reaches rewards, okay? You're going to use your perpetual party reward. So keep that in mind. Okay, let me get back to my list here. Okay, highlight what's coming. These are what I'm going to say using incentives to get people. Offer to bring snacks. Now, another thing, the incentives. So you see I put Scentsy stuff in here. It doesn't have to be Scentsy stuff, guys. You can put whatever you want in there. You could say you're going to get a prize, whatever. It could be a box of chocolates from the grocery store. It can be whatever you want it to be. Don't focus solely on Scentsy. Like if you know the person really loves plants or cactuses, you could get them a plant. It could be anything, guys. Now, you have people that just don't have money at all. Okay, guys, that is a reality that we are all in. When you have the friends who say, I am struggling, I am living paycheck to paycheck, and I simply cannot do a party right now because I wouldn't even be able to use the rewards that I would get because I just don't have the money. Guys, that is okay. You can ask them for referrals and you can say, you know what? I know you love Scentsy. I know that you want more Scentsy, so let me make a deal with you. For every person that you refer that books a party with me, or for every party that you get booked for me, okay? It's just them reaching out to their friends and saying, hey girl, I want some free Scentsy, and my girl said she would give me some free Scentsy if I could get a party booked for her. Are you game? Would you do one? It could be a wax bar, guys. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be a counter clean. It could be whatever you want it to be. So I think that was it. Booking baskets. So same thing with these. Another idea if you're doing an in-home one, and I think this one's great. If you're a competitive person, you're going to love this one. But have a basket of retired scents. Scents that maybe you only have in your Scentsy Club that you just can't get anymore. Any kind of basket will do. Make sure that people get to smell that at some point in your home party. And you could probably incorporate it online too, but at some point, make sure everybody gets to smell them and tell them to write down what their favorite is. Then if you have an extra mini warmer, great. It could even be pods. It could be whatever. If you're going to do pods, do a mini fan diffuser. Put it on top of the basket, and at the very end of the party, when everybody's getting ready to be done, say something like, okay, I know you guys all smelled all the greatness in that basket of things that you can't get anymore, but here's what I'm going to do. The first person that books an event with me is going to get to go and pick 1, 2, 3 items, however many you want. 3 items out of that basket, okay? Now, there's going to be one that's either going to be like a mini warmer. Guys, right now they're $12. You could get the tie-dye warmer for $12.50 and use that. You can use one that you have in your stock. You can use what... You don't even have to put a warmer or a fan diffuser in it. It could just be what you have on hand. But whatever it is, that's when you're going to tell them, hey, guys, run. Whoever gets it first gets first pick. That's another way to book events from home events or online parties that you're already in. And obviously y'all know about the games. If you're not sure about games, go and look up Wendy Heath Newgas. My girl is the queen of games when it comes to like in-person parties. She's the one that wears the necklaces. One has a scent circle. One has, see, Haley? Yeah, girl, that's what I like hearing. But anyway, like do that, like wear the necklaces, and when somebody says, well, what are those for? Well, first person that books get to pick whichever one they want. You can do a travel twist, you can do a scent circle, you could do a scent pack. You could do a car bar. It could be whatever. Just another fun way of getting people to book. I think that's it. If you guys want to know what else is in my basket, so the first one you saw was the hand soap and the hand cream. I have one that has a flower in it, and I have one that has a 3-pack of wax in it. That's what I'm going to be offering today, and I'm going to offer both of these on my personal page for one, and also in the party that I'm doing. I'm going to do this with you guys, okay? I don't want you to think I'm asking you to do something that I'm not going to do. I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to figure out my list of 100, and I'm going to message 10 people. And I'm going to put a post up that just says, watch this training and then do this. And I want you guys to tell me how many in your list of 100 you come up with, how many you actually messaged. Again, I'm only asking for 10. And then what the results were from that, whether or not you were able to book anything for this month and or next month. So that's all I got for you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy training day. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see what the rest of this whole season has for all of us. I know it's slow right now, but I also know that it's gonna pick up, and if you can hang on and wait for that to happen, you're gonna be more blessed for it. All right, guys, y'all have a good day.